Have you heard of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals? In 2015, the United Nations introduced 70 Sustainable Development Goals (SDG) to create a better future for everyone, if fulfilled by 2030. This call for action goal unites 193 countries around the world, including our country, Malaysia. Our focus in this video is to take a closer look at the 4th SDG, quality education. Based on Malaysia SDG Roadmap Phase 2 2021-2025, this goal aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. It focuses on the acquisition of foundational and higher order skills at all stages of education and development. Based on Malaysia SDG report, Malaysia has made a significant progress, but our ability toward achieving this goal still face underlying issues that need to be addressed and overcome. Some of the issues that we highlight are limited access to technology and educational facilities, children lack early childhood and pre-primary education, and lastly, gender disparities. Before we jump in deeper into this context, let's hear some of the others' opinion about this issue.
Hi. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 4, which focus on quality education?
Yes, I know.
Oh, what do you think about the quality of education in Malaysia right now? Is it fair?
In my opinion, I don't think so. It's because I think that the students in the urban areas, they tend to receive better quality education compared to those in the rural areas. And the inequality could be due to the difference in access to resources, facilities, and the educators' experience. And this places the students in the rural areas at a disadvantage.
That's a very bright opinion. Thank you so much.
Based on what the interview said, we agree that one of the issues of quality education in Malaysia is limited access to technology and educational facilities. Access to technology and proper educational facilities is crucial for quality education, but many students, especially in underserved areas, continue to face significant challenges. In Malaysia, while internet penetration is high at 97.4%, only 68% of rural households have internet access, compared to 92% in urban areas. This disparity leaves many students without the tools needed for online learning, such as computers, internet, connectivity, or even well-equipped schools. Without adequate facilities, students struggle to keep up with modern educational demands, further widening the gap between urban and rural learners. To address these challenges, Malaysia has implemented several initiatives. The National Digital Educational Policy, launched in 2023, which will also be remodeled in 2025, focuses on upgrading infrastructure and ensuring digital tools are available in schools. The government also introduced the Delima platform, providing free online learning resources to students and teachers nationwide. Additionally, the Ministry of Education is expanding hybrid classrooms, adding 400 more to ensure both urban and rural schools benefit from blended learning environments. These efforts demonstrate Malaysia's commitment to closing the gap in technology and facilities, ensuring that every student has the resources needed to succeed in today's digital world.
The issue highlighted is children lack early childhood development and pre-primary education. In 2021, the Ministry of Education reported that the participation rate of preschoolers fell from 90% in 2016 to 2019 to 87.5% in 2020. Not all children can get access to this education due to lack of access in remote areas, especially rural and indigenous communities, especially in states like Sabah and Sarawak, who face difficulties accessing schools. Shortage of available preschool seats, particularly in rural areas, limited awareness of the importance of preschool education. Orang asli also often experience unique barriers, including a lack of culturally appropriate education and insufficient government outreach. Working to fulfill the fourth SDG, Target 4.2 indicate by 2030, ensure that all girls and boys have access to quality early childhood development, care and pre-primary education so that they are ready for primary education. One of the few initiatives the government has taken are Early Childhood Care and Education ECCE programs to meet children's cognitive, social, emotional and physical needs, 12 Malaysia Plan emphasizing the importance of early childhood education, ensuring children are prepared for primary schooling. Pukemas Sabah focus on improving early childhood education and development, particularly in rural and undeserved communities.
Last issue that we highlight is gender equality in education. Gender equality, in the simplest term, refers to the equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities for individuals regardless of their gender. It is about recognizing diversity and eliminating gender stereotypes. Historical evidence has shown that males dominate higher education institutions compared to females worldwide. In the early 19th century, male students were the majority in higher education and there were very few female students, even in advanced nations. However, as our world continues to rotate every day, our life, our nation, and our mindsets keep evolving constantly. Referring to SDG roadmap for Malaysia, Malaysia aims in achieving gender equality by empowering women and girls to reach their full potential while eliminating discrimination and harmful practice against them. The objective is to ensure women and girls have equal opportunities as men and boys. This requires the eradication of all forms of discrimination and violence against women. Also, effort will be directed toward enhancing women's access to paid employment and participation, as well as ensuring their sexual and reproductive health and rights. There are many studies that show a significant progress of Malaysia in achieving this goal. For example, Malaysia has achieved near universal primary education with equal enrollment rates of for boys and girls. Here is a picture of the proven statistic. Another example is more girls are pursuing higher education, with female students outnumbering their male counterparts in university. From this picture, we can see that in most subjects, female students have outnumbered male students. This improvement definitely brings a beneficial effect toward women in Malaysia. One of it is granting women the opportunity to be independent, have self-motivation and have path towards success in a variety of ways. This also contributes to our country's economic growth.
In conclusion, to achieve SDG 4 and ensure inclusive and equitable quality education, it's essential to address the interconnected challenges of limited access to technology and educational facilities, the lack of early childhood development and pre-primary education, and gender inequality in Malaysia. While Malaysia has made strides with initiatives like the National Digital Education Policy and the Lima, more comprehensive efforts are needed. Bridging these gaps will not only empower children with the tools they need for lifelong learning, but also create a more inclusive education system that leaves no one behind, regardless their background, age, or gender.